Jay, talk me through that. Obviously a point, a couple of controversial penalty calls as well, and a good header from Ethan Sutcliffe.
Yeah, I thought we were the better side today, to be honest with you, and that's no disrespect to Bath, obviously having a great season in the playoffs, but I thought over the course of 90 minutes we deserved at least a point out of that. If you're looking at chances we had, I don't think Johnny had too many saves to make. Like you say, I think again, officials, I've got to see them back, but I think they're very, very harsh penalties. But thankfully we've come over the point because I thought our work, desire deserved, and some of our football deserved at least a point.
And after that first penalty that they obviously did score, there was a lot of chances created, and Sutcliffe obviously scored the header. Did you feel that was coming?
Yeah, look, if you're looking at the penalty for them, we should have dealt with the initial ball out wide that leads to the free kick. Ball then comes into our box, and I don't think there's a lot of contact. I was speaking to a couple of their players, and they couldn't really see anything. The referee just said that Ethan kind of ran into him, but honestly, I think it's a very, very harsh decision. The lad tucks it away nicely. And then after that, I thought the rest of the first half, we were the better side. And as I say, that's no disrespect to them. They're a good side, having a good season. But I'll always be honest and say as is. And I thought we were good. I thought our work rate, our energy, we put some great balls from wide areas. When we got it into the final third and we linked some passes, we put some dangerous balls in and nearly got on the end of a couple of them. And then, thankfully, from the corner, Ethan's come up with a great ball in by Shields. It's a great header from Ethan.
And obviously there was that one at the end then, or near the end, the penalty that was given and missed. What did you make of that? Did you get any explanation?
Yeah, apparently it's handball. My biggest gripe is the diag that comes in, the head boy heads back across. They're about 2 or 3 yards offside.
Sure.
So that should have been given. No, I said that to the linesman at the end and he couldn't really say anything. The referee said, as a supporter, as a football person, he doesn't think it's a penalty. As a referee, it's a penalty. I felt that Jamie handballed it, but I just can't understand. The ball gets headed back across from an offside position, or if I'm wrong again, but from an offside position. The lad has his shot, it gets blocked, it comes back, he shoots again, and Johnny saves it, and then all of a sudden it's a penalty. I think it was a crazy decision, and I think thankfully the lads missed it, because like I say, if I'd have come away from that and that performance with nothing, it would have been very, very harsh.
And I want to talk about Mo Dabra, because I don't know if you had a tracker on him today, but he must have covered a lot of ground with his running. Yeah,
we watched quite a bit of him, and obviously we've been playing Guardy up there when Nathan or whoever's not been available. And having watched him, I just felt with Mo's energy, he could kind of cause problems, and we felt Matty in the 10 would cause a problem as well. And I was really pleased with him. Mo's work rate, desire up there. He did it. If they can get good service into Cook and Wilson and Alaba, they're good players. And we wanted to limit that. And Mo was putting the pressure and nicking the ball, putting them under pressure when they're clearing it. So it was effective for us today. And I'm delighted for him. He's been brilliant since he came in. I think you can see why he's a fan's favourite and why all the boys respect him in the change room, because I'm a big believer in you don't always have good games, but you can work hard, and Mo, even if he's having not a great game on the ball, he'll work his socks off, and of recent weeks he's been outstanding.
And just a final question on the squad then, there was only 4 substitutes named today. Does that just sort of paint a picture of where you are in terms of injuries?
It paints a picture of the season. I kind of sound like a scratch record. We lost Nathan, picked up a hand injury against Hampton. Played on against Farnborough and was in a lot of pain at the end of the game, and had to have a scan, and the scan showed that he's damaged all his ligaments and needed an operation straight away, and he's now out for the season. And that kind of sums up where we're at. I think it was a nothing change. He just landed on it awkward, so it's a big blow for us. And so yeah, it wasn't expected, but it is what it is. We could have called up another academy lad today. I didn't think we really needed to. We're hoping to have Waggy back. He's still struggling with his illness, but we're hoping to have him back by next week. So we've got a week now to get everyone back and hopefully recovered, and we'll see how they are. It's not ideal, obviously, we're losing Nathan, but as I say, it probably sums up how our luck's gone this year.
Will we see Ben Swift before the end of the season?
I don't think so, no. Again, it's a big blow for us. It's a big blow, and I feel sorry for the lad, because he loves his football. He's a big part of our dressing room, and the boys really respect him, and he's a left-footed centre-half, which are hard to come by, so it's a shame, but hopefully he can recover, and I think the main thing for him is to get himself right, because it's not easy when you're out for a season. People don't realise mentally how tough that is, but he's a strong character and a good lad, so he'll come back.
Thanks, Jay.
Lovely, cheers mate.